Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Hey, Okata. Hi. Hey, Santa Claus. I haven't seen you in such a long time. I think it was almost like Christmas. It's been a few months, let's just say. How you doing? How you guys doing? Oh, definitely. Oh, we definitely saw each other at New Year's. We celebrated New Year's together. Let me just grab a little snack here. Oh, sorry, puppy. Yeah. How come? Because I'm always here during the day. I'm always here. Almost. I wasn't there today. My girls, they had a PD day. And so we went shopping, we went swimming. They shopped for my birthday. It was just cute. Oh, man. So we went to Archambault, which is like it's a library. And they have like a bunch of stuff for... books and stuff. Stuff for the office. There you go. I didn't even know there was a notification bell. Amazing. Then I can't wait to have you again. But yeah, so we went shopping and today I let them shop for me, but I know we went a little bit at the store. Good night, Alicia. And so we went and I let them go. I showed them a couple things I liked. And then I missed you too. Sometimes I'm like, oh, is this? Oh no, it was not you. A couple of times, a couple guys like, oh. I'm like, no, that's his name was Santa Claus. I'm glad to see you again. And so my girls, like, they spend a lot of money, and I let them spend a lot of money on me. And Sophie, she bought me the stuff. And I said, I like this, and she went and got the stuff that I said I liked. Emily, she went for herself. She got so much, and you know what? I don't care. I don't care how much money. I mean, she bought, like index cards. She thought they were Post-it. She's like, they're sticky. I'm like, no, but it's okay. $10 for them. And I'm like, you know what? Tonight I'm seeing, because we could have gone at the dollar store for sticky, like for index card. I'm like, oh my god, it's just adorable. And I told like my daughter, my other daughter, do you want to have like sticky notes and stuff? I'm like, not really. We still have a lot at home, and I don't really have a need for it. Anyway, my youngest, she bought me like heart-shaped one. They were like $6 a pack, and I'm like, not looking at the price, but because I didn't check the price at the till, I just let them buy whatever they wanted to buy, and ended up being in total must have spent like almost $350, and I'm like, you know what? It's awesome. I deserve that kind of present. Nice video. Anyway, so it's like, she's like, well, I know you said you didn't want to have Post-its, but they were heart-shaped, and I think you can use them. We went to Archambault. So I got, it's so nice. Like even their stuff. And I'm like, so one of these, that's one of my daughter. I said I like some candles I like, but that one is like everything that has to do like with mom. Like, oh, you're the best mom, and especially coming from them. It's like, tu es une maman en or, you're like a golden mom, and it smells so good. And inside there's even like a little jewelry in it, so like a bracelet or something. I got a little. Because I had to give them ideas. It's a big store, and like I'm looking, she's like, do you have any ideas like that you want? I'm like, I don't need much. It was a good weekend. Thing about me doing TikToks, they love it. They want to participate more, and I'm like, no, it's my thing. They love it. So when I have an idea, and like they do participate, and like if I film them just like we're going to do something, she's like, post that on internet, post that on Instagram, or are you making a TikTok about it? Yeah. Like they would definitely do more TikToks if I allowed them, but I'm not. It's my baby. It's my stuff. You guys are you're our family too, but it's just like, wait, it's for me. You guys you get to be there too, obviously once in a while. And I'm like, I don't do too often lives with them because they're just like hogging the attention. Like, this is my attention. I'm the attention whore here. This is mine. You get all my attention, and they're just adorable. And sometimes I get overwhelmed. Like, okay, I want to talk to my people. I need to talk to other people like kids. But yeah, no, they love it. They love it, and now I know they have like a YouTube channel, but I haven't posted anything on it because I'm the one who started for them because they wanted one. But I'm like, I don't have time to edit videos and stuff. So maybe one day, we're gonna start doing some little videos and reviews or what. Not at the moment, but maybe in the future. But they do want to do that. They watch YouTube often, but like what they watch AFMAO. Like they watch YouTubers that play Minecraft and stuff. But like, so one of the ladies, she does like life hacks, like, you know, makeup and stuff, and she reviews stuff. And I have a feeling that there's a bit of influencer that's being built in them as well. But yeah, because they just love it, and they did watch that. And today, I think it's AFMAO. She, like I said, no tablet, like no screen, no TV, whatever. But they found, I don't know how that happened, but I think they asked AFMAO to Alexa. And now I think she has some sort of podcast or some sort of radio station, or YouTubes or videos are on Alexa. So now, this morning, they were listening to AFMAO on Alexa while they were doing their stuff, instead of being, you know, on the screen watching it all day. Like, not all day, but, you know, for quite a while. They were listening to it and drawing and doing their thing, even getting the hit of AFMAO. Right? But it was not with the screen. I'm like, that's interesting. And I know I come live often, and I know for a while I was downloading my lives, because I come live during the day. I do my laundry, my dishes, but I talk with people, and I do a lot of coaching as well. So I was like, you know what, if instead of having it with the screen all the time, I'm gonna start downloading. I mean, it's still 8 hours. Like sometimes I'm here 7 hours, right? But I'm like, you know what, I could just download one once in a while, like one every day or something. And then people just, right, sometimes we just want to listen to something else on the radio. And my energy is pretty good that sometimes they're gonna just having some background noise to help do the dishes, or like, and even like sometimes like, okay, I'm gonna do my dishes, and then I'm talking with people, and people could pretend that they're live with me and just not talking, right? And they're just not, you know, you can do your thing. For me, that's one of the reasons I come live is because during the day I got stuff that I want to do. But for a long time, just getting out of bed was hard. So I was like, oh, let me have the motivation to go do a live. Oh, I need to do my dishes, which is going to take 45 minutes. May as well do it while I talk to people. And it actually started with my laundry. And so, you know what? If and having someone there, their energy helps me be productive in my day. I think really I'm going to start downloading my stuff on YouTube as well. Like download my lives on YouTube. I think that would be a good idea. Just the way I saw the girls, I'm like, you don't need the screen, you don't need to be chatting with the person live. Just the energy and the voice is enough to help a lot of people. And I was like, well, I don't want to post 8 hours. I mean, if I can post just the coaching parts, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Like, you're just in a different reality catching up on me. And just being on that same frequency. And I know if they're listening to it, that means that there's something that they needed for their own life. Hey, merci Lauriane. Merci de suivre. On va se faire un petit Nesquik. I'll make a little Nesquik. I'm hungry. We didn't eat much tonight. What did we? Oh, for lunch we went to Marie Champlain, and I had some orange chicken. It was good. It was yummy in my tummy. Hey, puppy. Oh, you want a chair? Puppy wants a chair. 1 second. I'll get him set up. You want your chair too, Aaron? Yeah. Come on. There's nothing left for you here. Nothing left for you. Mm-hmm. There you go. So what did you have for... So I had a good weekend. We did that today. We went swimming and shopping, and yesterday, because the girls didn't have school today. Yesterday, Sophie had a birthday party just across the street, and so I went with Emily, and we went shopping, went eating lunch together. And the day before, Emily had a birthday party, so we went shopping and had a lunch together. Yeah. I cleaned my garage today, and then through doing that, I had the energy of bringing my box, my bin, a box I had for like it's been at least 2 years, 2.5 years. I've been here 2.5 years. It's been at least 2 years that it's been in the garage with the intention of bringing it upstairs and emptying it. I did it today. Oui, je parle français. And that was my husband's, like my marriage certificate, you know, my marriage certificate, that said that my husband was deceased on there. I had all his taxes stuff from 2017 for the tax purpose, right? The tax filing of that year on that box. I'm like, oh, we've reached a new frequency. I found a love letter that I wrote to my soul. I don't know. I could probably, I'm gonna go and get it. I wrote me a letter a long time ago. Well, in the past 5 years. And it's been there. What else did I find? It was tonight. I was releasing a lot, and hey, thanks, merci Danielle. It was awesome because I was on TikTok a little bit as I was cleaning up, and then at one point, one of the coach that I follow and I really love her. I don't go online. I don't go on her live much, but I see her videos come often, and she's a mindset coach, and she talks about money, and she's really, really good. And I just like, yeah, because most of my followers are anglophone at the moment. But if you speak French, si tu me poses des questions en français, je vais te répondre. Juste parce que j'ai plus de personnes anglophones que francophones. Puis c'est du monde que ça fait vraiment longtemps qu'ils sont là. Ben, vraiment longtemps. Depuis genre l'année passée, fait que je suis très loyale à mon monde, mais je parle français aussi. Tu me poses des questions en français, je vais parler en français aussi. Well, enjoy your time. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you again. Less than 4 months, 5 months difference. I'll see you before the next 5 months. But I'm super happy that you're still here. That shows energy. No, we went our different way. I went up and you went down, and now you're here back up here. And now you go, right? That's how it works. That's how it works. But yeah, so in the, I don't remember what I was talking. That's okay. I'm gonna go get that letter. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. It's awesome to speak both. Yeah, so this letter is from at least 3 years ago because I lived in Sutton then. J'habite à Brossard. I live in Brossard now, but so that's the letter I wrote. Oh, that's a long letter. Man. Aww. I don't know if I want to read it. I feel like I'm going to cry. I cry. I've been crying for like an hour and a half. And I took a shower, took a bath, and I was like releasing. Because the lady, the coach lady I was talking to, actually, I went online, I went on her live, and I didn't click on the live. I was just there watching, and it says, oh, do you want to join the live? Like, you know what, I'll stay for a few minutes just to see, hey, come on. Just to see, just to be in her energy. And I get there, there's a lady who was being like in the little screen there, being coached, like just, the last 2 minutes. And then I received a notification saying, oh, do you want to join, like, please, like, do you want to join live, like, in the screen? And she's like, so now we're going to talk to Marie-Ève. I'm like, the fuck? Oh, I was like, hi. It's like, yes. And I was excited because I didn't know what I was going to talk about, right? But I'm like, oh my God, my energy attracted her. I'm like, I love you so much. I just love all your videos. And I really like her. Anyway, so we talk about, the amount of money I got, and how I said, oh, well, you know what? It was fun. I got this amount of money then, and it was fun. She's like, well, now you can say I had money, and it still comes back, right? What? Because I'm like, hey, for a long time, my inheritance, I'm like, oh, what am I going to do when it runs out? And now, like, I'm seeing, okay, I'm getting money here. That's allocated for my rent. This money there is allocated for this, right? It's like, so right now, you're telling the money where to go, but that's not your job. How about you start seeing that, what if money never runs out, right? Not by seeing it, you're telling the universe, what if, and start feeling, where does it feel yucky? What if money never runs out? Not that you need to say, oh, this goes there. No, what if money never runs out? Even for you guys, that has helped me from her. And then she said, okay, because of the money comes, like, you have to believe that to have money, you need to lose something really, really dear to you. And it comes with pain. And she said, now you're going to write a letter to your husband, thanking him for the gift that he was in your life, thanking him for the beautiful life he left you and the girls, thanking you for everything, right? And so instead of writing a letter tonight, So I was thinking already in my head, like, the thank you, and I was crying, but not because I was sad. A little bit, yes, but because I was now filling my cup. I was the one choosing positive thoughts of thank you, being grateful for what I'd received. So I started that, and I was taking my shower and crying, oh, thank you. And also now I was like, I miss you right now. I kind of got the frustration, and then by going with the thank you so much, then I started to cry, and I started to fill up the cup of like, okay, I did get a lot, and and then I went with my dad, which I don't talk much, right? I haven't talked to him in a while, and just saying, even though I'm frustrated and pissed off, I said, in my mind, I said, thank you out loud. Thank you for all the souvenir and all the good stuff that happened when I was younger. Right? Thank you for the gift of life you gave me. No matter what I felt, and I was like, I miss you, right? I really want you to come back, but not because I did something wrong, just like, the healing and stuff. And so I healed that, I cried it. Then I did the same thing with my mom who passed away. Right? Because I've been angry for a long time about stuff, and not seeing my word, and like, you guys did this. And now I'm like, oh, let's thank you for all the stuff that you've done. And I was able to find more, like, thank you for this, and thank you for that. And then, Sam, and then Thunder, and then other people that an effect in my life that I may have had some issues. I send them thank you, and just to kind of feel, and I cried. I mean, I went through a lot of people, but just going back, and then I was like, okay, what if I never run out of money? Now I'm laughing, but I think there's still some tears that want to come out, even if I'm laughing. What if I never run out of money? Right? Because you're telling your brain to imagine the best case scenario, right? What if? Because I know I'm not running out of money. Fear of what? Fear of running out of money. But just because, for a long time, with the inheritance, I was like, I don't know I'm going to make, because I could see it go down. I'm like, I don't know I'm going to make it back. Like, how I can make more money later. How I can get all that money back, or, right? And then, people are like, but you have to be careful, because people who win the lottery, then they go broke worse than they were before, right? All this kind of mindset. And so just today, just instead of saying, what if I run out of money, it's, what if I never run out of money? And so that actually changed a lot. I'm like, let's see where it feels weird. And I know I'll never run out of money, because I got money coming in for sure until I die. So like, even just the survivor one comes in my life every single month for me and my kids until we die. Then and so, but for me, I had to find a way to see the evidence that, oh, say I do have money coming in. Or if you feel really tight in money? No, because the job I have is really good. Right? I just need to find a new way. But right now I just spent $7,000 on coaching, not on coaching, but on extra help for my business, my online business. So they're gonna be doing some stuff for me. And so instead of feeling tight, I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling tight, but you know what? I believe in me so much, and in my stuff so much, I'm getting help. I'm getting people help, because that's their job. They know what to do. They know how to do that. And they have skills that I don't have yet, that they want to start me making the money run in. So if I feel tight, I just have to see, where do I still not trust the universe? Right? When Eric was sick, it showed up. Money that was not even supposed to. I didn't think I was going to have that. Boom, showed up. Right? I have so many evidence that I'm taken care of. Good evening, Lorna. And for me, even like, things that they think it's just about a matter of change my vibration. And tonight, I know I changed a lot of my vibration by releasing a lot. I said, and one thing exercise I did tonight in my shower, which I cried too, was imagining, right? Because all realities exist. So there's a reality of me that lives on the street. There's a reality of me that has a husband, new husband, whatever. She's married with her kids in Los Angeles, in a nice, beautiful house where it's nice and warm, like suburb California, suburb Los Angeles, because I don't want to be downtown. Like, suburb is good. And there's a version of me that has all of that and just travels the world, and right. And then there's me here. I said, this is the frequency that I am at. And I was able to see, I imagine myself here, the new one, the person I'm becoming here, because she already exists. She's just on a different frequency. And I said, man, this woman, since she existed, since I existed, this woman has never felt, because she's on the frequency of love, right? Just love. So she's on the frequency of being supported and, right, having all the abundance in the world. So she's never, this version of me has never gone through, not poverty, but through lack. She's never felt, you know, the grief, and because she's been there. I'm all of these, but this version of me has never felt the shit that was down here, or the heaviness of this year. And I was like, I hope you're happy. I hope you're, no, I know, like, I could see her smile, and I could see the joy she was having going through all her life, and that was me, right? This is me. I'm seeing me at this level here, and it's so beautiful. And you know, as if I'm watching through a window. Just imagine, just seeing it. And she said, but this is because of you. I thank you for having done the work for me to be here today. That I owe it all to you. And I was crying, like, I'm not kidding you, like crying, like, oh my gosh, like there's no amount of money in the world I could give you to thank you for all the work you've done to be here today. Like, right, again. And so this version of me that I imagined, because again, I imagined it, she was so grateful. And I was like, I know you don't know any of the struggle I went through. Because, yes, I'm all of this, but this version does not know any of the struggle from here. And I'm happy for you that you don't know it. And for that reason, right, I imagine now I went into that higher self, in that higher frequency, and I looked down, not because they're down, but I mean, like, look down the different frequency, and I said, I don't know what you guys are going through, but I love you. And I sent so much love, and I'm gonna cry because it was just beautiful, right? From me being there, the happy version who doesn't know anything that's bad, and she's like, I love you because I don't know how it feels. I'm very blessed, everything is going well, but I'm sending you so much love for what you're going through in the moment, because I was me here right now, where I am now, and I know what I went through here and here and here and here and here. And when I go up here, I won't necessarily remember these. Like, I'll know I went through shit, but I won't remember the emotion of these heaviness, right? And so I was like, I go from where I am, the depressed self, the grieving self, the numb self, the jealous, and all the other lower vibration. I look at them, not because I feel higher, but just energetically I am. And I said, I know what you went through, and I'm sending you love. I'm sending love on that frequency. And then I'm sending love to that frequency, because she can send love even though she doesn't understand, but I understand what I went through. And I just gave myself so much fucking love. It was just irrealistic, because I'm like, this is my ancestor, right? Like, I was at the lowest part. I imagined me at the lowest part. I said, she has no clue what I'm going through right now. She's just blissfully happy, and she has no clue what I went through. And I said, but because she has no clue, I'm going to give myself love. And I have said, this version, and I saw me with the husband and all the kids and the beautiful life that I have. And I said, it's not the husband I'm manifesting, right? Yeah, it's the husband, but like the life. It's me. I'm doing all of this not to get the guy. I'm doing all of this so that I can be that version there. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go through what I have to go through for her to exist in this physical reality. That means I'm putting someone aside. I'm not blocking, but cutting off people. I don't give a fucking shit. This lady deserves to really exist. And I said, I don't care. I'm going to do what I got to do. I got to leave people behind. I'm going to leave people behind for me and my kids to get there. And that I was the motivation, not to get a guy. Yes, the guy will come. That's part of that frequency, right? But for me to actually get on that frequency and get on it. And I said, thank you for me for all the work that I've done. Like, from the lowest I've been. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like, kind of an echo. Thank you. I love you. I'm sending you all so much love. Right? Because you've made it to the next level. Thank you for the version of me that's on that frequency, that doesn't know what the fuck is going on, that who thinks she's crazy. Thank you, the version of me who can get out of bed And I was so grateful in the fact that I was able to say, we want to live different experiences in life. And when I went through the emotional chart, I said, I got the chance to experience all these emotions from the lowest to actually getting back up. It's a gift to be able to live all these emotions. Yeah. And by saying thank you for myself, like it kind of feels stupid, it looks stupid, but no, it's not. It's just, and then I could see how my ancestors, this is how I was able to say thank you to my ancestor, because like the version of me that couldn't get up, who knew there was a vision she had, like this is where I'm going, I don't know how I'm going there. I was trying, she'll never know, she'll never know how much struggle I went through to get her there, right? The next version of me, this happy version, she'll never know how hard I work for her to have this life of freedom. And then it went to I actually went to my parents too. I gave them I had a lot of hate, a lot of anger and struggle. But then I said, you know what? Thank you for my parents, because I never got hit by a strap or by a belt, right? My dad did. And I never been molested by my family. My mom did. And I said, thank you, right? Because for them, they were also releasing trauma. They were not perfect, and there's a lot of emotional aspect that I didn't get. But whatever they were able to not pass on, right? I can be upset, but there's a lot of stuff that was not passed on because they stopped it themselves. And I stopped it myself, right? So I said, thank you for all the hard work. And now I went back like 50, 100, 400 years when everything is like super hard, and like one day I'm doing this for the future, for my family, my kids, their kids, and the generations to come. Well, I'm the generations to come. And like, oh my God, right? They went through all that labor to free their family, and now it's catching up, right? And my kids will never go through grief without support. I did. But they won't, because there'll always be support, because now their frequency and their vibration of self-love is getting higher and higher. And the life that they're manifesting is not mine at all. And so I was like thanking all the past people before me, thanking them to having stuck through, they all had kids even when there was a struggle, even if they didn't have the money, even if whatever reason, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have those children, right? And so I was able to send all that love down to that deep and say thank you. Like I know, like in the US, for war, people like thank you for the veterans for having given us a life of freedom, but not just them, like our families too, right? But this is how I saw it. Hey puppy, yeah. For my own family, my own lineage, thank you, because you'll never know how it feels to be where I am, but I am there because all of you did a little bit of work to have a life of ease and freedom, even though you were working hard and hard and hard and struggle. Now your hard work paid off, because now we're doing it. It was just so beautiful. Like, I'm definitely gonna put this dive on YouTube. It was just eye-opening. So amazing. Hey Mel, how you doing? Like from one discussion, right? From one discussion of write a letter and ask yourself the question, what if I never run out of money? Those two things is what got me down this whole healing. And she said, people want to pay you. You change people's life. It is safe to help people. It is safe. Thank you for your generosity. It is safe to help people. It is safe to change people's life. It is safe for you to receive the money. Right? Hey François, merci. And it was just like to work on this feeling safe to receive. Yeah, there you go. But those two questions, right? And she said, instead of saying, because I said, well, when he passed away, I had this kind of money. And she's like, you can start saying, I made six-digit figure or six-figure money. Then it was so much fun, and I'm making it constantly, right? it's a way of seeing life. Instead of speaking in the past, speak it up in the present form, so it keeps manifesting, right? I didn't manifest it then. I manifest six-figure. Oh, my puppy, I have to get up to get some food. I'm hungry. How was your day, Mel? I'm gonna put this replay on YouTube so you guys can go in and check it out. I should probably write a little something as to what I'm talking about. But that's the thing, I've got a lot of lives that I kept on my computer, and the point was to put it on YouTube, which I did not do, because I'm like, I don't even know what I'm talking in there. Like sometimes I could just write a little, here's what happened today. I think I'm gonna do another. Oh, I'm gonna do another YouTube page, because I got my YouTube and my podcast and stuff. But if I start putting just my lives, at one point the pod, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. So no, I'm gonna keep one chain. I'm gonna keep one. If all my podcasts going down, and then the rest gonna pick up, which is good in the end, because I changed. My vibration has changed, so the best is at the top. That's good too. Because I'm saying that what I have now is not as good as what I had then. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wait, that just picked up in my head. Oh, wait, what? Because it's not under a podcast form. I'm just saying that my 7-hour lives are of no value. Oh my god, I just said that out loud. Fuck that shit. Excuse my language, but man, that's pretty much what I'm saying. This is why I'm not putting it on YouTube. They have value because you guys keep coming to them. So there is value to it. I'm appreciating this awareness of this subconscious thought I had. Why would I be here if I was not offering value? Yeah, this is what happens when I do breakthrough. Welcome to my breakthrough. Because if my life has no value, that means my life, right? To me, being alive is the value. So even doing my dishes is more than anything. We don't see celebrities do their dishes often. We don't see them. That's the behind the scene of what they're doing. But me being alive is the gift. And that's a shitload of money. Oh my goodness, a shitload of love that I'm giving myself right now. What? My puppy is just so comfortable. But I want to eat something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put you on the side, my puppy. Oh, not the head on the chest. Not the head on the chest. You know how to get my weak point. When he looks at me like this. Yeah, oh yeah, that one. That little face. Yeah, did you put your hand on me? Like that, yeah. You know how to get me. He knows how to get me. Oh. When you look like a little baby. Yeah. It's just awesome. And then later, I was crying my dad, and I was looking at my puppy, because I know I complain a lot about my puppy when he does his pee and his poo in the house. And then the past 2 days it was runny. I guess I'm not giving him any more eggs and bacon, because yeah, that was not the greatest poop. And I was in my bed, and I used to cry a lot not for nothing, but I used to be very emotional, sentimental. If I was happy, I would cry. If I would just cuteness and being full of gratitude and just crying all the time, or being afraid and crying. But I was in my bed, and he was like, he's always beside me, and he follows me. So he was lying down on the carpet, and look at him. I'm like, yes, this is a perfect puppy. He looks like a little stuffy, or like a big stuffy, because he's not that small, but. And you're just the perfect size and the perfect color. You're just the perfect puppy. Yeah, you you're the perfect pup. And I was crying, like bawling. I know I complain, but you're still the perfect pup. Yeah. And as I was looking at him, as I was talking about the lives that I get to enjoy on each frequency, I said, I'm glad I get to enjoy this frequency. Okay, no, it's not the beautiful life like that, the super awesome big house and all like the nice heat all year long. But I said, I'm enjoying the frequency I'm on right now. Because he's here, my kids are there, like whatever is here, I got a good life. I'm like, it's a good frequency to be on. No, the husband's not there. No, like I'm not living with someone else. No, I'm not in California. But it doesn't matter. The frequency I'm on, again, no, it's changing, but right now, that frequency, I'm riding it on, and it's so amazing. It's so beautiful, even if there's sometimes a little, it's just perfect. Because that's the frequency I'm on, right? When I change frequency, it's the perfect frequency. So when I was on, the depression frequency, it was perfect because that was the frequency I was on, and I just chose to ride that one fully. Let's ride the depression properly. Let's ride it all, right? And find, it's like, by not getting out of bed, it's awesome. I don't have to do anything, right? If you're gonna be depressed, may as well enjoy your depression. Not trying to get out of it, not trying to be happy for nothing. Just enjoy being the satisfaction of, I don't have to get up to do shit. If shit doesn't get done, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And I had to find like ways to say, okay, it's okay if my house is a mess. I put my girls at the school or daycare. I went back to bed. I'm like, my bed. If you're gonna have a depression and not get out of bed, enjoy your bed. It's like, I'm gonna imagine I'm a rich person. I was rich. I had money. I still have money. I had lots of money and still, very low in my own self-esteem. And it's like, I'm gonna imagine if I was a multimillionaire, right? That I don't have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I can just lie down in my bed all morning if I want to, because my day starts at around 11:30, and then I'm gonna do something at night, right? Just changing, instead of being like, I can get out of bed, I said, let's just change the schedule. Get the girls, go back and start my day later. I will go to bed later, but get the girls out and then go to back, right? Just shift the perspective, like, oh my god, I can't, to, I can just have a different schedule than other people, right? Finding the satisfaction to where I was. Man, I'm lucky I don't have to get up at 7 to go work for a boss I hate. I mean, the universe gives you what you want. It's just your job to find out how it is beneficial to you. Everything happens for you, right? So, yeah, and today I was like, thank you for that time of grief, and just slow down and just like working on being in the present and enjoying the now, even if the now was lying in bed or being angry, or I was so thankful for having gone through that frequency. Like, I've never gone so now I get to connect more with people. Not that I'm doing it to connect with people, but as I'm this multimillionaire who spent a lot of money, people can say, she doesn't understand shit. And I went there. I went through this and I went through that. So people can't judge, because I'm gonna be like, yeah, I went through that. Here's what I did. And I know that's what's going on. I know that's why I went through all of this. So I could have examples when I get there to tell people, hey, you can do it too. But yeah. But that's something for you guys to do as well. Just to see the different version of you and give them a lot of love. She's busy enjoying your life. Be busy enjoying your life at your frequency. And actually I was like looking at her like, I'm jealous. I'm like, no, I'm not jealous, because I know I'm there. This is me. Why would I be jealous? This is me. I'm so fucking pumped up for her. Like, man, we made it. We made it. Like, I get to live that. Like, we made it. And the fact that I can see it, like, it's just kind of a ceiling that I'm seeing, but the fact that I can see the frequency, like, as if it's like right there. Actually, it's like all side by side. I like to sit like this, like as if I'm, like, elevator, here's your next level. You are now on the frequency of love. Because if you go with the radio, it's gonna be side to side, like left to right. But yeah, I just enjoy saying, what? And to be able to see her, and I was able to see all of them. That to me was super special. It was super beautiful. Maybe I'm gonna do that when I want to do a little, like, a nice little visual. Maybe do a little series on my tricks for like self-love. Because I learned that I can make a little series that people pay like $5. So when videos go, they can click on whatever the series or the little subscribe for like the little course, and they can go to that, watch the videos. So I'm like, oh, that's a good way. Right, if you sell your course $5, it's a little course, couple videos, and like I can do that. That's not like an hour course or something. I can do little videos. But like that was a good visual for me. And that was a deep. Oh, and by the way, I got a new PJ. Boom! Look how cute that is. Oops, sorry, baby. They're foxes. It's little boss. It's small. I should wear X small. And there's a little fox here, and it says feeling. So yeah, I got a new PJ in our shopping. Ooh, and by the way, if you are, I mean, there's not any people, but I don't know how long it is, but what store is it? Oh, Urban Planet at Marie-Champlain. There's like the walls by the till, and a huge shell, like up to 50% all over the store, and Marie-Champlain Longueuil, and on the walls near the cash registers, anything that's for the hair, makeup, you know, even like bustier and stuff. Buy one, get one for $1. So yeah, I'm like, oh, so I bought like a $10. It's a sticky bra with no back, so just here. It's $9, and I got the other one for $1. I got, what else? The girls, they each got like a palette, like a makeup palette, and Sophie got like lipstick for $1. And then we got like little golden hair extension for $1, and I got some extra hair stuff. But I'm like, this is sweet. I probably should go back because they have a lot of sales for the clothes, especially summer clothes. That's why I bought this pajama. It was not buy second one for $1, but it was still on sale. So if you're looking for a sale, Urban Planet. They might have a sale online too. What is that? Really better. Really? There you go. Really? What's? And so we went to Dollarama. We bought some water guns so the girls could play. Wee. Well, let me ask you. First of all, even without asking anything, whatever you say to yourself, I always say, would you tell it to a 5-year-old? So if you think you're not good enough, if you think you're ugly, if you think you're too fat, if you think you're not loved or you're not lovable, or that you're not successful and you're gonna do nothing in life, would you tell that to a 5-year-old? That is where I can tell you where to begin. That would be the question. Because oftentimes, like, well, no, I would never say that to my kids or to my children or to a 5-year-old. Well, then, if you can't say it to a 5-year-old, it is not okay to say it to yourself, right? That's where I would start if I was you. I would have a picture of me. I do have a picture of myself when I was 5 on my fireplace. And even the other day, like 4 nights ago, I told her, because I was saying, oh, I feel like I'm annoying. Like, And then I look at the picture and say, you're annoying. Like, you're fucking annoying. I'm like, I can't say that. Like, that does not feel right. It doesn't feel right. Like, like, I'm so sorry. Like, fuck, I'm so sorry I said that to you. And then I started saying all the, Prince Philippe, débarque. Merci. All the things that I'm like, oh my God, I was so awful. Because every time I say, oh my God, that's not gonna happen. Nobody loves me because I'm a widow, because I have children, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, like, I was telling you these things because that 5-year-old on the picture is me. I was telling that little girl. Oh fuck. Yeah, so that was a hard one. So you definitely can do that. Hey Catherine, comment ça va? Did that answer your question, Natasha? I don't know if you're still there. I should write a year on that letter. I love to write. It was a long letter I wrote to myself. Let me see what I wrote. Let me see what I wrote over 3 years ago. Dear soul, I want to take the time to tell you how amazing you are. I want to say that what you have gone through the many lives you have lived, all the chaos, the hurt, the pain, the joy, the love, and the happiness were all worth it. Look at who you have become today. I am so proud of the person you are presenting yourself as. Now I'm saying my soul, but who I am right now. You're a resilient person. You've been through so many ups and downs, through so many losses, and yet you are still here. Did I write that? Living life fully and enjoying every moment of it. You have learned who you truly are through all these life's lessons, and I could not be prouder and more excited to be in this body. You have searched for your other half, your better half, when all along you have been the better half. There is no better half than yourself. You can never deceive yourself or deceive yourself. You can always make you happy, make yourself happy, as all your choices are made for your own happiness. I do understand the feeling that you are missing half of you though. When I lost Eric, I did lose half of who I was. So much of me was built on being a couple, integrating and absorbing his energy. I understand how painful it is to lose the companionship of our loved one. It gets lonely even when we are really well surrounded. I get that feeling of recognizing your other half, recognizing who you are through someone's eyes, but then they dismiss you. They do not recognize you. Oh, how painful. But do not let them find that pain for the real thing. We all have our emotional baggage. Our ego is protecting us from feeling that happiness, that easy, unconditional love. We create our own reality, and your poor souls have gone through so much. It can be hard to see the real you through it all. It takes a bit of time to remember. Just so you know, man, you have become whole in this life. You have become whole this summer. That codependency is no more, but so is that independency. You are ready to call your other half back and not depend on him, but enjoy life with him. I'm ready to embody that unconditional love through thick or thin, and to show the world what true love is. That no matter what happens, compassion, honesty, integrity, and respect will always be the way to unconditional love. I want to show the world that if we follow our guts, our instincts, our signs, we can achieve anything well in life and spread that hope to everyone around me and in the world. Through forgiveness, compassion, and understanding, love will prevail. You, as well as I, are ready to meet our other half. That split between us was so hard and painful, and we have grieved, just like I grieved my earth husband Eric. But the hope is what keeps me from giving up on finding my other half of my soul. I know he's alive and near me. I'm sure I even know who it is, and I'm ready for him to come back. I want him to come back so we can work together and not separate. I want to live every second I can with him and share my life, my love, my children with him. We have been chasing each other long enough, I think, over the many years, and all of that is coming back, rushing through my mind, and the feeling is exquisite as well as heart-wrenching, as I'm living through all the beautiful moments, but as well the splits, that separation we have been through. My gosh. I love control, and I know you guys had an amazing contract, but I think it is time to give back some control to your other half. He's been waiting for you for so long to let him take the ring, but it had to be your way or no way at all. I want to see what his way is. I want for once to be surprised. I want to trust in the plan that you made that you don't remember. As I know too well, sometimes grief makes us forget important details in conversation. I want for once in my life not to be in charge of everything. It is amazing. It's an amazing feeling to know your other half is searching for you and has been for so long. It's an amazing feeling to know he will come knocking at the door at any time. It is an amazing feeling to have all these plans, these images in my head of what lies ahead. I want so much to take control and say what I have to say and do me, justifying myself, but I fear that this is again me taking control. What if he does not know I am the one? Who am I kidding? He will recognize it soon enough. If we push people into thinking one way that they are not ready for yet, from experience, we are delaying things. Remember the daycare comment I was starting to agree with myself, but as an outside source said it, I blocked for another 4 months? As frustrating as it was all true. So I know that as frustrated as it was, he needs to figure it out on his own, through his own life experience, but I do know that he will come to me. I have no doubt about it. I do know that I cannot be forgotten, ever, by anyone, no matter how hard a person tries. This life has brought me the same person to different people. They all have the same look. And I know for sure that the next... Nicolas, Benoit, Pascal, David, Samuel. I know for sure that the next person I want will have their facial look and body type. That's my type. I am confident that these people were put in my life to understand what I truly want and to give me faith that it will come back. It has for so many years. Why would it stop now? It won't. I know me too well, and I know now that meeting Samuel was meant to understand who I am and what I want in this life, so I do not let it go once more. I have learned from my mistakes, and I'm not ready to let it happen again. You deserve better, man. I deserve better. I deserve the best. We have very high standards in life, so let's live it up to it. I deserve someone who will fight to keep me in their lives, who will be there for me through thick and thin, and my ups and downs, who will be my psychologist, my confidant, my hero, my idol, my husband, my girl's father, who will make me proud, my sugar daddy, my arm candy, my amazing sex partner, my travel companion. We deserve all of that and much more, so let's not settle on something we did not get from the past, but focus on the fact that it is coming sooner than we expected. I'm so excited you have no idea. I have no idea, I'm excited. We finally will have our... And they lived happily ever after. We are already doing that with the girls, but I do want to have that one person to share it with you, your other part of the soul. You have given me all the strength and life experiences to become the perfect version of myself right at this moment. I will never be as perfect as I am now, and that until the rest of my life. Every day is a new day, a new perfect me with all my knowledge. I am perfect in every way, in my joy, sadness, in my moods, in my being. I am the perfect mother for Sophie and Emily, and without your experiences, I would not have been. I'm so grateful for all that you've been through since the beginning of times. If it was not for you, I would not be who I am today. I can sincerely say that you have changed my perspective on life for the better. Since I am in this introspection period, let me ask you why you are not letting your other half come back to you. What are you scared of? Because I know that if something is not happening, but that we truly want it, it's because our energetic vibrations are not aligned. What are you fearing in letting your other half of the soul come back to you? Are you scared it will be overwhelming? Overwhelming is just a word to say amazingly delicious. Overwhelming does not need to have a negative connotation. Overwhelming can be sensuous, oh so filling. Are you scared your other half will split up again? What if it does? It happened once already, so now you are prepared for everything. The feelings and the roller coaster it can bring all over again. It won't be as painful as the first time if it does happen again. That is what I have learned, that when I am ready and prepared with all the news I can, the blow is minor. But do trust that the feeling of being together will be so memorable and enjoyable and overwhelming that no other half of or quarter of or energy will want to leave your side. You will attract so much more. Are you afraid that you won't feel like yourself anymore? Have trust in yourself that you will never let anyone take that feeling away from you. You have tasted it, devoured it, and will not throw it back. You know your worth, and you know who you are. Own it. You are Marie-Ève goddamn Mongrain. And if people cannot see that, well, they don't deserve to be in your life, do they? But your better half knows that. They know they have to step up their game to be par with you. He is as competitive as you and always wants to be the best, so he has a great challenge. Right now, he's only figuring out how to up you to impress you. He's trying to figure out a way to show you how much he loves you that is worth as much as you are, which is so much. Are you afraid you won't find the right half soul? That you won't recognize him, that you have Alzheimer? Love is a feeling felt with all the senses, even if you are blind, or nose blind, or have decreased capacities. You will recognize them with every fiber of your soul. And that feeling is, oh my God, so powerful. I know. I've lived it through this body life this summer. Let me tell you that you will just know. I will know. Leave your insecurities behind, as I have positive outlook for all of them. I will rationalize all of those fears and turn them to light for you, that you want it or not. I have all night. Let's enjoy life to the fullest by accepting our other half back in our lives, with all the compassion we've learned through the years, with all the forgiveness in our hearts, and with unconditional love that is pure. Let's have him back so we can accomplish our mission on Earth, which is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. We are going to change the world, raise many vibrations, and make the world a better place. Make the world heaven on earth. I am ready to dare my colors, and I've come so far in so little time. And I want to share it with the world, my girls and my husband, and light the way for people. I want to give hope to everyone, and I want to do it as soon as we can. I think you have gone through a long enough separation. It is time you reap your reward. You deserve it. I deserve it. We deserve to be loved the way we want and to love the way we want. I love you with all my fibers, my cells, my vibrations, and cannot wait to experience this new life I'm about to experience with you and me. Finally letting go of the past and welcoming the future. I'm excited to see what life will be with our other half and to enjoy every second, every emotions, everything in it, as this world is so beautiful. I love you. I love me. With love and gratitude, Marie-Ève. I wrote that over 3 years ago. Man, that was good. That was good. And today was the day I'm on the frequency to read it again, to find it. It was in boxes and stuff for all this time. And there's something else that was in there. What was it? Oh yeah, so I open, like a first thing I take, it's like a little scroll. And I open, it says, kind of like in French, un serment. So it's like, I promised to love my new partner. It's like mon copain, so my new friend. But I think it's like I think it's a teddy bear thing, like from, I don't know. It's a little note like, oh yeah, I think it's from Build a Bear. At the end, before you leave, you have to read this sermon. And so, I promise to take care of and love my friend, blah, blah. But when I read it, like, right, on the frequency of my boyfriend, it's like, I made the promise to love and care for my friend, which was like my boyfriend. Like, oh my God, okay. So I'm enjoying the frequency I'm on, like that's thing, and I've released a lot tonight, a lot of the hurt, but also I've allowed. Tonight was not just releasing the hurt, was allowing to remember the good and loving and feeling me and all the good that happened in my past. It's just, yeah. Hey Lauriane, j'imagine que t'es au Québec. Au Urban Planet, là, si t'aimes ça magasiner là, je sais qu'à Longueuil, je sais pas si c'est partout, ils ont des ventes comme jusqu'à 50% de rabais partout au magasin, mais aussi dans la section près des murs, là, près de la caisse, là, des affaires pour cheveux, le maquillage, les brassières, les affaires comme ça. C'est tout en jetant un et obtiens le deuxième à $1. Fait que, puis Catherine aussi. Fait que si vous allez au Urban Planet, là, je sais pas c'est quand la vente finit, mais vous pouvez, c'est un bon deal. Puis avoir tout l'argent du monde, puis aimer les spéciales quand même. Moi, j'adore les spéciaux. J'avais acheté ça, je pense que c'était au Ardennes. C'est un lipstick magique. Comme là, il est mauve, puis là, ma fille, elle l'essaie le matin. Puis je demande à la fille, c'est quoi qui est magique à propos de ça? Ben, regardez bien. Il est mauve sur ça, puis il est rouge sur mes lèvres. Ah ben, magie! Magie! Ça fait du bien. Lui, au raisin, je pense. Non, mais c'est cool. Moi, quand j'étais jeune aussi, on en avait des rouges à lèvres. On avait ça qui change de couleur. Bon, les bagues qui changent de couleur, ça, on en avait aussi. Comment j'avais? Ah, les Kitex qui changent de couleur aussi. Mais ça, c'est vraiment cool. Fait que j'aime ça. J'aime ça, qu'il y ait des petites affaires comme ça qui sont là, que je peux montrer à mes filles. C'est vraiment cool. Puis elles adorent le maquillage. Elles adorent le maquillage. Fait que, on en avait souvent. Elles passent au travers vite, là, il y en avait quand même pas mal, mais elles aiment ça. Elles aiment ça. And I went to a grocery store today. It's called I don't know what the name of Mena. I think it's Mena. And it's a grocery store that caters to restaurant, and so they have a lot of cases and stuff, and you can buy by the unit or you can buy by the case. And we went there because I saw a couple of things that I really wanted. Like I walked for the first time like yesterday there. I'm like, oh my god! Like they have a lot of stuff for like kitchenware and stuff. I'm like, it's like a dream come true. Well, I've been working in a restaurant, and I wanted to open a restaurant one day. So I know one day I'll open a restaurant. Don't know what yet, but there's a restaurant being in like. If I was excited about seeing restaurant stuff, I know there's a restaurant being open at one point. But so what we actually ended up buying, there was this big box, like the cone, ice cream cone that you get at like at the ice cream store. It's a box of 100, $6.79. I was like, sorry, what? $6.79 for 100 cones? Okay, and it's a cool box. I don't know how much they're worth at the grocery store, but I usually pay like $3-4 for like maybe 20, 40, whatever. No, it's a nice big box of like the ice cream store. And in the freezer aisle, I can check if they had ice cream. The big tub from the store, $29.99 for the big tub. So I got one chocolate and I got one rainbow. So now I got in my freezer, my deep freezer downstairs, I got 2 tubs of ice cream. Like I don't know how many liters they are. They're this big and like this big. Like I have an ice cream parlor in my basement now. You can come to my house. I'm not good yet at making the balls perfect yet, but I'm working on that. I know I'm gonna need next time I make it. I need to bring a little jar with water so I can dip the ice cream scoop in there. Because my ice cream, I got a Tupperware ice cream scoop and it does beautiful scoop, right? But then the first one is good, and the second one it was stuck to the spoon, and then like the ice cream was not sticking to each other, so it was just like making a big mess. But I'm sure it's because I didn't have the water. But it just cuts through it. And so now I'm like, who wants ice cream? I'll get my friend if their friends come over. We always have amazing snacks. But yeah, I'm excited. And it's not because I don't want to spend money at the ice cream store, because I go often. I go at the ice cream parlor very often with the girls. But now it's more of a, hey, I can have it every day I want. Yes, no, you save money, but that was not the point. I get to have it by staying home. I don't have to walk to get it. And same thing, like I got, not a full slush machine, but it's like the Margaritaville here. It takes ice and then it makes a slush, right? But I do want, at one point, I'm getting one of the real slush machine, like a real slushy machine, like a slush puppy one. Oh yeah, it's definitely too late to dance. It's almost bedtime. But because the goal is that I can have slush anytime, and I would just have like the basic, whatever slush. Because a slush puppy, like a slush machine, is just like you put your liquid, and there's, I think the compressor freezes the liquid and makes a mixture. This one I actually need to put ice, so I need to have like my ice, in the freezer. But yeah, at one point I'm getting the slush machine. If somebody wants to offer it to me, that's fine too. I'll take it. But so that works. So I now have my slush for the summer, and I have my ice cream for the summer. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I mean, it's still a pretty big tub. I know my kids have a lot of friends, so I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. If I make 2 scoops per kid, like let's count how many. But yeah, so it's a good day. Like I was gonna buy tickets to to Echo, the Cirque du Soleil show in Montreal, and on Saturday the 13th this week. If you're because it looks cool. That's how it was. And when I moved here, they had different handles, so I changed them. I just changed handles. I don't know why. It looks cool. Now I'm like used to it. It looks weird now if the handle is not the side. Like it's just a decoration, but I can, usually I open my door anyway like this, right? Even if the handle was lower, right? I wouldn't be like, the handle would need to be here. But then just a little dot for the whole door would kind of look a little off. You know, so this one, it makes it pretty. It makes it, I open all my cabinets are just way too high anyway, no matter what, right? Here I'm gonna go like this. So, the question is, why is there a handle on the door? Just to start with. Decoration. Like, the only thing that needs an actual door is the drawers. The rest doesn't need a door. Doesn't need a handle. But yeah. Why do yours have handles? But yeah, technically, yeah, it's... I show different things. What do you mean handles don't go in the middle? What are you talking about? This candle smells so good, and it doesn't burn fast. Like, that one must have burned for an hour. That's all I did. I was like, oh, let's see how fast. No, it's gonna be a long one, so it's good, and it smells super. Like, it's nice. It's not sweet, but it's very gentle. It's gentle. Feels like I'm being like wrapped in by a mother. Like, it's not empowering, it's just surrounding, peaceful. Because I was gonna buy the ticket, and this weekend they have like a VIP experience for MasterCard holder. And then in the end, like, I tried to pay, like, it was $250 ticket. I said, oh, for my birthday and Mother's Day, whatever, right? Then it didn't go through. I don't know what happened there, because the money was there. I don't know if it's just the type of card. It's one type of card that works for MasterCard. I have no clue, but it didn't work out. And so today we spent a lot of money. I'm like, you know what? This was fun, because the money I would have spent for this, I got to spend with my kids, and they're the one who spoiled me. Right? I was able to see I was being spoiled by my children. I was not the one who chose. I said, here, yeah, I did say no. I like this, this, and this. So one of my daughter got everything I said on my list. And I was super happy, because I'm like, yeah, I get to use, I use it all. My other daughter, she went like, and she got a lot of stuff, like, and Sophie was like, oh, but now I feel bad because I didn't get a lot of stuff. I'm like, oh my God, don't worry about that. You got me the stuff that I actually asked for, which I'm very grateful, right? I'm like, I'm gonna use this, and I'm really, really like, this is the kind of stuff I really love. I mean, it was just so adorable. Like, oh, no, sticky notes. And she got, you know, an apple, like, no, kind of a container like this, that you open the lid, and you can put your apple and bring in your lunch. Yeah, she got me one of those. Adorable. A potato scrubber. I mean, oh, I can just imagine her, because I went to the store, I let them loose. I said, we meet here. And I can just imagine my little 6-year-old, like, just like, ooh. That sounds like a good idea. But it was scrubber in here. Ooh, like, and she got some watermelon shaped popsicle. And I know yesterday she asked for them at a different store, and I said no. And so I know a lot of stuff was like, ooh, I want that. And she put in like, she put it in there, like, this is just adorable. Oh, like thank you. And you know, even though I'm the one who paid money, right? It was my card. I give it to them, and they're the one that she went and they paid the lady. And even we went to Yves Saint Laurent, Yves Rocher, and my daughter bought me a lipstick, a colored one. And she was looking, and she's like, okay, now go away, and I'm gonna pick one. And so the cashier was looking at me, and she's like, do you need help? I'm like, no. My daughter is the one shopping, but if you want, you can go and ask her if she needs help. She's the shopper, right? And then she went with her, and she got her thing, and the lady even did a little wrapping present for the lip gloss. So, and she just like winked at me, like, it's done, it's perfect. And thank you. But like, it's just so amazing. I'm teaching my kids to make present and thoughtful present, right? Oh, it's just adorable. But so my first daughter would give me a bunch of stuff that, you know, I will use. Obviously, I will find a use for it. The apple holder, I said we can find a way, because it's gonna, I have an avocado holder. It's at the top there. I don't use it, right? But I said we can find a use for it, maybe. And Sophie was talking about worms and something outside. I said maybe you can put dirt in it and have it as as a house for worms, or like whatever. We might plant flowers or something and leave it outside, but we'll find a purpose for it. But I was able to, tell my daughter, she's like, you got me stuff that I really wanted, right? Because you have less doesn't make it less. Like it doesn't matter. Because she's like, now I want to get more. I'm like, doesn't matter. It's perfect. I will use it. Actually, I even prefer her present. I was in the shower like, I prefer a present. I feel so bad because I didn't tell that to my other daughter. But I did tell her. I'm like, you know what? This is more thoughtful. But again, my other one, she's 6 years old. I'm giving them a break. But also, I'm like, I didn't allow my oldest. I said, I don't want these things. Like, she didn't get to be creative in what she wanted. Like, she got stuff that I asked for, but she didn't got to herself choose something that I would want, right? And that's something that I notice a lot with my kids. I will say no. My oldest kid, she will listen to it and do what I said. But the other one, she doesn't, and she does it anyway. But she won't. Like, but then, like, she gets to do whatever, and the other one, she feels bad because I don't have enough. But then I feel bad because she didn't get the chance to do the same as her sister. Like, what would you have wanted to give me, right? What would you have thought I wanted? Like, for you to have the fun of doing that for yourself as well, right? So I might go again once just with her and give her the choice, give me one present that she chose. Because I know I love to have present that I love, right? That's one thing I do have, right? I'm somebody says, oh, I love this. I'll make a present of something that they love. Because I don't want to give a present that, hey honey, I'm giving you this purple lipstick. Yeah, it's a dude, right? Not going to give something they're not going to use. And if it's about decor, it has to fit. Like, I need to know details. Because for me, the way I do gift is very, like, person oriented. It's very personal. And so now I'm teaching my kids. But anyway, yesterday, my daughter and I, my youngest, we were together and we got I asked for it. There was a little statue with the mommy and the two little kids at Hallmark. She got it. She paid for it. So, like, for Mother's Day. And I said, you girls, you don't have to be jealous one another. You girls, I know it's you girls each paid each your own thing, but you're both together are my children. You made a present together. It's still my money, right? It doesn't matter where it comes from. It's the thought that counts, and I really appreciate the effort you put into getting me what I really asked for. Because with my husband, it was so frustrating. I would say, oh, I really love, like, emerald. I'm a Taurus, right? Here's a bunch of stuff that would give all these hints to what I would like. And he was born in September, so his rock color is sapphire. I got a couple of things with sapphire, nothing with emerald. But, like, I want something that's suited for me because I'm the one wearing it. I like that you like when I wear it, but it was for me. So, like, I was lacking in I know who you are and I know what you like, and I'm making a present for you, right? And so that's why I'm going to teach my kids. That's why I'm teaching and say, I'm happy that you actually chose this stuff. I give ideas, and then you actually went and chose. So if you went and got everything that was from the list, from what I was showing, so the other one didn't really have much. So I guess that's why she went and picked a bunch of other stuff. But together, I see that together they did the most amazing thing. And even Emily, like, the gift was first. I said my daughters are enough. It took me a while to give them a couple ideas at the store because I'm like, I don't know, I don't need anything. I'm actually trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff here. And then I said that they gave me the gift of me not choosing, right? I'm always the one organizing stuff and choosing. And I've not been spoiled like that in a long time. Even after my husband passed away, didn't get that many presents that were thoughtful and that were like, I didn't have a lot of abundance from others. Hello, Thomas, ça va bien? Anyway, so and even like in dealing with, hey, we can afford a $10 index card pack. Ça va super bien. Merci. T'as eu une belle fin de semaine? So I said, thank you for the presence of abundance that you girls gave me tonight. Quoi t'as fait de bon? Ben oui, super belle fin de semaine. Qu'est-ce que tu fais debout encore? Qu'est-ce que tu fais debout encore? Ah. Mais je suis vraiment pas mal proche de me coucher là. Mais, hier, je me suis couchée, je me suis endormie de bonne heure hier là. Je suis restée au lit avec mes filles, je me suis endormie comme pas mal en dedans de demi-heure. Un matin, j'entends Alexa qui dit il est 7h15. Cool! Ben, c'est ça, tu passes. Je passe. Il est passé. Wake up, no, it's time to bed. It's like 12:06 bedtime. I'm not gonna excite myself before I go to bed because otherwise I'm gonna be another 3 hours up. Hein? Tu passes ton cours. Ton cours, il est passé. Il est passé. Toi-même, tu l'as même manifesté. Je passe mon cours. C'est fait. T'as réussi. Il est réussi ton test. Ton cours, il est fait. Ton test est réussi. Et tu travailles dans la construction, c'est fait. Bravo! Ouais, fait qu'un matin, j'entends Alexa qui dit il est 7h15. Voici la température, blabla, la météo de la journée. Puis je fais mais j'étais réveillée depuis un petit bout, comme j'étais couchée dans mon lit, mais j'étais comme en conscience. J'entendais les oiseaux comme chirper, je sais pas, chanter dehors. Je fais il est juste 7h15, puis je me sens quand même en forme. Je suis restée au lit jusqu'à 8h15, là. Mais je fais c'est fun d'habitude, genre quand c'est le temps de me lever, je suis fatiguée. Là, je vais peut-être l'être un petit peu demain, là, mais ça a juste fait du bien. Puis la soir, ben, je suis allée faire un clean-up d'émotions. Puis là, ben, je finis pas ma collation, puis là, je m'en vais coucher. It's time to go to bed. So, je vous souhaite une excellente soirée, la gang. I wish you an amazing night. Don't go to bed too late. Et puis, ben, c'est ça. Je vais être de retour demain. Demain, j'ai tout quoi demain? Demain, on est quoi? On est mardi. Qu'est-ce qu'on a demain? Demain, c'est ça. Ah, ben non. Demain, j'ai rien d'autre demain. Fait que demain, on va se voir demain. Je sais pas quand, j'ai des petites affaires à aller faire avant le matin. Fait que on va se voir au courant de la journée. Je devrais être là mi-matin, mi-matinée. Mais sinon, je vais être là au dîner. Fait que je vous souhaite une bonne soirée. Puis je vois. Si tu veux, je te baille, là, mais ça peut pas être disputant. Bye!